and it's gonna be a staple for you. All right, I'm looking at our clock, and we only have time for one more item. So we said, what's it gonna be? It's gonna be this jacket. We featured it last hour, and again, encore presentation for you in case you missed it. It's the same jacket that I'm wearing. Look at the stretch. We talk about a scuba knit. You're talking about comfort. You're talking about a different way to have something on your arms and your shoulders, not a blazer, not a traditional cardigan or something like that. This in the red orange that you're seeing right there on Diana is fantastic. And I love that she has it on with the tie, the wrap tie dress that we just featured for you. I'm wearing the jacket on top of the first top and the pant that we had last hour. You're gonna wear it with everything. So here it is in hot pink. We've got it also in pear. This one is called blue gray. It's very much in the more blue periwinkle kind of family. This is that red orange. We also have it for you in black, and there it is in creme fraiche. This is the color that I have on. Less than $35 on this jacket. You're gonna order double extra small to 3X, and it's a poly rayon spandex blend that you can machine wash at home. So Marla, for those who haven't had a chance to see the presentation on this, let's talk about how this came to be in your line.
Well, it came to be because my team knew that if they said the word scuba to me, I'd go, no, thank you. And so I don't remember what they called it like some kind of double knit. So no, I call it smooth operator in the lighter weight scuba because I love it. Okay, I love this fabrication, but I had to be tricked into submission. And the reason is I didn't understand that it wasn't like, what you wear when you go scuba diving and scuba. So here's the thing about this jacket. First of all, I just asked Sid, how much is a latte in New York? I didn't see the price on this. For $35, there's very few things in the line that are typically that. This is a customer pick, not at $35. And I want to show you a few things about it that I'm particularly proud of. Every single seam in this jacket has piping on it, right? To cover every raw edge. It also really gives the piece structure, even though it's super soft, and it has a ridiculous amount of stretch in it. It's very stretchy. It has a very soft, smooth feel to it. It has a kind of slightly spongy feeling, which I don't usually like to use that word, but it's the only thing I can think of, but it's not like your kitchen sponge, trust me. And it just has a wonderful stretch. It stretches it's 360 stretch. It's got some structure. And it's great if you don't want to put on a jean jacket or you don't want to wear a blazer and you just want to throw it on. This is a piece for me that I am wearing in the fall, I am wearing it in the winter, and I'm wearing it in the spring and in the summer if I'm going to be up in the mountains or I'm going to be by the ocean in California where it gets really cool at night. Santa Monica's cool at night in the summer because you get a wind.
Yes.
This is a little piece that I can throw on, but you definitely, no matter where you live, have spring and fall. And most of us have it in the winter, and depending where you live, you're going to use it in the summer as well. If you price this out in terms of cost per wear, I promise you're going to wear it more than the 5 lattes you had to give up to get it.
That's very true. That's very true. And I wanted to show you, you're going to appreciate it so much. I know you see less than $35. Our regular price on this is almost $100. But I wanted to show you, as Marla was talking about the fact that every seam is piped, I turned this pink one, this hot pink, inside out. First off, it's so well made, you almost can't even tell that this is the inside. So, because if you've ever worn jackets or any article of clothing that kind of had a pretty face on the outside, but on the inside there was who knows what was going on. Do you see how cleanly this is made? This is what we expect from Marla's line here at HSN, and this is what you have come to expect over the years. Just clean through and through. So when you take this off at the table, when you're at dinner, you don't have to be afraid of the inside of it because it's so beautifully done. So through and through, this is just a quality piece, and you're gonna love wearing it. And you can see it there on on the girls, with a dress or with jeans. You're gonna put this on with your joggers. You're gonna put this on with literally your jumpsuits and everything else that you have, because it is a different option than just always reaching for the same jacket that we have, or just that blazer that you feel like, well, that's more stuffy than I wanna look. This gives you a cool factor without a trying too hard factor. And I wanna show you some photos of some of you who actually got this home and are wearing it. Look at this. So Marla, this is Cheryl. I love she's got in pink and black. I love that look. Oh, wow. Diana has it on.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, in the pair. Look at how much sass they all have.
It does give you that. It's got a very fun feeling to it. It's a wonderful fabrication. It's a go-to for me. It sits, you know the coats that sit at the front of your closet. So when you're out the front door, that's the one you grab. This is one of those that sits there for me because I can wear it early in the morning if I'm walking my dog Walter to the park, because there's no more of what I used to do, which is open the door, put him out in the backyard and let him go. Oh, no. This now involves me. So it's like that piece early in the morning. Like, it was 64 degrees when I went out this morning. It was a little chilly for me. Now, midday, we're up into the, I think, high 70s here. But this is a piece that is a go-to for me because it's just whether I'm wearing it with a little hoodie, or I'm wearing it with a beautiful blouse, or whether I'm wearing it with a pair of jeans, it has a little bit of structure and something very special. And I will tell you, a few years ago, I had the privilege and opportunity to go to Spain. And I saw scuba everywhere. And I was particularly impressed with the way it takes color. And you see that in the hot pink. You see that in the pear. You see it in the blue-gray. You see it in the orange. You see it. It takes its color and it holds its color so beautifully. So we started with this weight scuba, and now we do a lightweight scuba, I call smooth operator, which it's a much lighter fabrication, and I do it in tops. I do it in pants. I'm bringing you a really, really cute piece. I actually have a hoodie that I did in it. So the fabrications themselves it's just a wonderful, easy care, easy wear kind of piece that's going to sit in the front of your closet at an amazing price, because I think we have over 70 reviews. It's customer pick.
Yes.
And those aren't so easy to get. You know that, guys? Because I encourage you to write us whether it's a good review or a bad review. I learned from the bad reviews. But when I get a bunch of reviews and there's 73 of them and it made a customer pick, I'm like, first of all, phew. And because half the time you're by yourself doing this, you don't really know. People tell you what they think it's not just that they bought it. It's that they took the time to write. And people write for one of two reasons, I found. Nobody who gets something goes, I think I'll keep it, right.
Right.
You either love it and you write about that, or you really hate it and you write about that.
Yeah.
So either one is a learning opportunity, I would say. But to earn those customer picks is a hard thing. And just for those of you watching, all of us here on the other side of the camera, your reviews are invaluable. And when it's a customer pick, you kind of feel like you got a round of applause because it means you got it right.
Absolutely. And to your point, we read them, your team reads them. When they're rave reviews like they are, and they were rave reviews not at $34.95. So you're seeing, Patricia, you're seeing women in different facets and different ages. They're wearing them in so many different ways, different colors. They are all loving this jacket. And I would even venture to guess, and I love hot pink and black together. That's one of my favorite color combinations. So I love seeing Connie right there. But I would even venture to guess that everyone who has this will say, I don't have another jacket like this. Like, how many pairs of black pants do you have? You've got at least, I don't know, 6 or a dozen or more. How many pairs, how many white tops do you have? How many of those kinds of things? You don't have another single jacket like this. And when you get it, you're gonna say, I love it. It's what I've been wanting, but I couldn't really verbalize how to make it. Marla made it. You'll notice on the girls, what I love about this fabrication, because you might be thinking scuba, I'm not really sure. It's not what you're gonna go dive in the ocean with. But it stays where you put it. If you want to pop the collar and you want that collar to stay all day, guess what? This will. If you push your sleeves up and you don't want to be pushing up your sleeves all day, this stays where you put it, but it still will stretch for you when you need to reach and hug and grab something and drive and do all the things. It still will be that great weight that's not too heavy and it's not too light. And as Marla said earlier, it is going to hold its color. So if you're buying it because you love this hot pink, it's gonna stay this color. It's gonna stay pear. It's gonna stay this beautiful blue, blue-gray is what we call this one. This is, we call it red-orange. It's very much more on the orange side. This one is black. If you want your black to stay dark black, you've got it. And then of course we've got that creme fraiche for you. So in double extra small to 3X, something for everyone. Oh, and you can machine wash this. So yet another jacket that you don't have to send out to be professionally cleaned in any way, because you're gonna wear it all the time. And Marla, as we see on the girls, from a beautiful drapey pant to jeans to a dress, the jacket works across the board. So I invite you to get it.
It's one of my go-to. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite fabrications, even if they had to trick me into it. You know that my team did the same thing with faux suede. I was like, I'm not going to do faux suede. And they said, really? Well, Stella McCartney does. So, and I was like, well, I don't really care. And I want real suede. And they cut out pieces that looked like, pelts. And they had some real stuff and the faux. And I went, now this is like kid suede. This is beautiful. And they went, yeah, and that's faux suede. So, getting me to the table is not always easy. I know that's probably shocking to you all, but I have an opinion or 12. And I get these opinions, and sometimes they're completely ill-founded, and I'm 100% wrong. And when I'm wrong, I must admit it. And Scuba was a wrong that they made right, and I love it now.
Oh, thank you for being so transparent and honest and letting us know, because sometimes what happens is, if something goes great, you're like, oh yeah, it was my idea. If something goes wrong, you're like, oh no, it was their idea. No.
Yeah, I do a little of that too. It depends on the day. No, the truth is, here's the truth, and this is true about every single line here at HSN. It takes a village of incredibly talented people. This is not an I-me business. This is a we business, and I am surrounded by some amazing we's.
I'm so glad. Thank you so much, and thanks for sharing them with us as well, and giving us these 2 hours this afternoon of great fashion. Marla, we will see you again very soon.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You
Bye.
take care, and you can keep shopping for your jacket, 854-150. We'd love for you to